Do you think your car key is just a simple tool to unlock the doors and start the engine? Think again. Hidden inside this tiny device are secrets most drivers will never discover. Features that can surprise you, save you in emergencies, and reveal just how much car companies hide from us. Even when it looks like a simple plastic fob, engineers cram mechanical parts, encrypted electronics, antennas, and backup systems into that little shell, all designed to balance convenience with security. And before we dive into these hidden tricks, don't forget to hit subscribe and join our community of curious car lovers. Because once you know these secrets, you'll never look at your car key the same way again. Inside almost every modern key fob is a tiny mechanical key, completely hidden from sight. Most people never notice it, but slide a latch or press a secret release, and you'll find a slim metal blade tucked inside. This hidden key can unlock your doors if the battery dies, or even start the car in emergency situations. That blade is usually cut to match the vehicle's locks and sits in a spring-loaded slot. Some manufacturers also place a tiny LED or etch code on the blade so locksmiths can identify the profile quickly. Knowing where to find it can save you an expensive tow or a long wait when electronics fail. Now imagine your fob's battery is completely dead. Most drivers would panic. But here's the secret. Many modern cars are designed with hidden RFID or NFC chips inside the fob. Even without battery power, pressing the fob against the start button or a marked reader area lets the car read that passive chip and activate a backup authentication routine that still allows the engine to start. It feels like magic, but it's pure engineering. Low-power inductive coupling that transfers just enough energy to the chip for a one-time handshake with the car's immobilizer system. Have you ever held down a button on your key for longer than usual? In BMWs, Audis, and even some Toyotas, holding unlock rolls down all the windows at once, letting the hot air escape instantly on a summer day. In certain Mercedes models, holding lock closes every window and even the sunroof. These tricks are hidden in the coding, never mentioned in the manual, and waiting for curious drivers to discover. The logic behind them is simple. Manufacturers reuse the same transmitter signals to trigger comfort functions, convenience opening/closing, so you don't need to be at the door to ventilate or seal the cabin. Very handy in hot climates or heavy rain. That red panic button? It's not just for loud alarms. In some cars, holding it makes your lights flash continuously so you can find the car in a crowded parking lot. In luxury models, it can even trigger a silent alert to security services. What looks like a useless button could one day save your life. Beyond audible sirens, modern systems can send a GPS location to a connected app, activate interior recording, or notify emergency call centers through built-in telematics. All tied to that same simple control if the vehicle is configured for it. Here's where things get even more mysterious. Did you know many keys can actually be reprogrammed by the owner? By following a precise sequence, turning the ignition on and off, pressing certain buttons, you can sync a new fob without ever visiting the dealer. Car companies rarely talk about this, because they'd rather charge you hundreds of dollars for something you could do in your own driveway. The exact steps differ by make and model, and usually require the original key to prove ownership. But when they work, they let you add or replace remotes, reset rolling codes, or clear lost fobs, saving time and money. In brands like BMW and Mercedes, the key itself isn't just a transmitter. It carries the car's fingerprint. Embedded in its chip is data tied to your vehicle identification number, mileage logs, service history, even stored error codes. That means your key remembers secrets about your car that most drivers will never know. Technically, this is part of the immobilizer and telematics ecosystem. Keys store encrypted tokens linked to the VIN and sometimes to specific driver profiles, seat position, radio presets. Forensic technicians can read parts of this memory during diagnostics, which explains why keys are treated as part of the vehicle's identity. Some keys are programmed with temporary modes, like valet functions that limit speed, lock the trunk, or disable glovebox access. While you think you've handed over full control, your key is silently protecting your privacy. Valet or guest keys are a practical privacy/security layer. They let you hand the car to a mechanic, valet attendant, or friend without exposing personal items, connected devices, or high-performance settings. On many cars, you can enable or customize these restrictions through the infotainment system or manufacturer app. Look closer, and you'll find hidden button combinations too. Double tapping unlock might open only the driver's door. Triple tapping could open them all. Holding lock and unlock together can reset the electronics or resync the rolling code system. These are the kinds of tricks you'll never find in a manual, but they're there for anyone brave enough to experiment. Manufacturers implement these multi-press signals partly to reduce accidental activations and partly to reuse the limited button set for multiple convenience features. So, a little experimentation or a forum search can reveal powerful shortcuts. But the secrets don't end there. Some smart keys operate with proximity zones. If you approach only the trunk, it opens without unlocking the whole car. Others are tied to personalized driver profiles, so each key can adjust the seat, mirrors, climate, and even music preferences to match whoever is driving. In higher-end cars, keys can be linked to emergency signal coding, transmitting hidden SOS bursts that connect to police or service centers. Even the battery design hides a secret. Some fobs include a microcapacitor or tiny backup cell that grants you one last unlock or start even after the main battery is dead. Increasingly, manufacturers are merging fobs with digital keys and smartphones, creating two-factor authentication where the car won't start unless both the phone and the fob are present. And in diagnostic mode, certain button combinations let the key send test codes directly to the car's computer, a function often reserved for technicians, but lurking inside many everyday remotes. Finally, some premium brands include anti-theft broadcast pulses, tiny random radio bursts designed to confuse relay attack devices that thieves use to hijack keyless systems. And here's the biggest mystery. The latest generation of smart keys is already hiding futuristic technology. Some BMW keys have built-in displays that show fuel range, lock status, and even allow remote parking. Other makers use credit card-style NFC keys that let you start the car with nothing but a tap. Soon, your key may not be a key at all, but a digital device that doubles as a security pass, a payment card, and a storage unit for personal data. As vehicles get more connected, keys will likely handle encrypted identity, act as payment tokens for charging or tolls, and become part of broader digital ecosystems, which raises both convenience and privacy questions. So what seemed like a simple piece of plastic and metal is actually a gateway to hidden engineering, safety tricks, and advanced technology. From mechanical secrets to digital mysteries, your car key is more powerful than you could ever imagine. Which of these secrets surprised you the most?